wonderful people. Hello, and welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. This is your girl, Abigail Mensah Bonsu. I am a multidimensional healer, a best-selling author, as well as a divine embodiment coach and a goddess mentor. Let's go ahead and begin. So when I tuned into this week's energy, or what message wants to come through to guide us this week, what I felt, the first thing was a feeling, and it makes complete sense, is this energy of exhaustion, of just being tired, of, it was just like, ugh, I'm tired. And what was coming through for this week is, what do you need to start to do in order to support your body so that you feel your best? And the other message that came through was, don't wait till the spring to do this, because the whole purpose of spring is that by that time you're ready, because the energy will be ready, and then you're ready to go. This is the time that we're supposed to rest and rejuvenate ourselves, go into our caves, and just rest and rejuvenate, gather ourselves, listen. I listen to what was to come through, so that once we step into the spring energy, we'll get that spring in our step, and we can just go for it. We have that clear vision, we have a focus, we have the energy to, boost it. We feel great, we're ready, and we go, go, go. So this week is very important for you to begin to ask your body, what do you need in order to feel your best, so that we are ready to go. We are ready to go when spring hits, when spring comes in. So this is so important, right? Because I think this exhaustion is coming in from last year's energy. And so there's a couple of things going on. The first part is that you are feeling exhausted and tired, probably because you're still operating from last year's energy. If that is the case, I have an amazing meditation recording that I'm going to share with you. So if you feel like you're kind of stuck in that 2020 energy still, look out for that meditation. I'll put the link underneath once it's ready. And the second part is everything that went on last year. Like, this is the time for you to replenish yourself, right? We've stepped into a new energy. We are integrating that new energy. We're getting ready to really put this new energy into action. And before we do that, we need to build that energy. We need to build ourselves. We need to replenish ourselves so that we're ready for that. So we're ready to start walking. We're ready to run if we need to run. We're ready to jump if we need to jump. Whatever this year asks of you, we're using this time, and even though this is coming in this week, I'm getting from now till spring, like using this time to replenish yourselves, to fill up your cup, to fill up yourselves. This is so important. Like, it's coming in very clearly. It's so important. What does your body need in order to feel its best, to feel energized, to feel vibrant, to feel strong, to feel healthy? What does your body need? And begin to do it to replenish yourself. So important. If you do not do it now, and that spring energy comes in, so much goodness coming in, right, with this year. I mean, you feel it. The energy has shifted. But if you do not have the energy to do what you need to do in order to benefit from all that yumminess coming in, you're going to feel like you're being dragged along, right? So this is very important for you to really pay attention to what your body needs to feel replenished. Do you need more naps? Do you need to drink more green juice? Do you need to go more on the walks? Do you need to dance more? Do you need to journal more? What do you need? Do you need to drink more water? What do you need to do to fill up your cup, to fill up your energy cells, right? To boost your body so you're ready to go. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and get centered, and then we'll dive into the goddess message that is coming to support us this week, as well as the individual messages. So, as always, go ahead and close your eyes, taking a deep breath in and out. Go ahead and just take in a couple of deep breaths in and allow each breath to just bring you deeper and deeper into your body so that you can begin to tap into the wisdom of your body. You can begin to hear the voice of your body. Breathe. Beautiful. So from here, bring your awareness to your heart, the center of the heart, and see this beautiful starlight just shining bright. And begin to breathe into the starlight and notice the more you breathe into it, the bigger and brighter this heart starlight gets. Allow the starlight to expand all around you. And from your heart, go ahead and extend like a thread of light or pillar of light from that center of the heart all the way up, and let it just plug right into the heart of source, the divine Father above. And then see another thread or another pillar from the center, from that starlight, going all the way down at this time through the different layers of the earth and plugging into the heart of Mama Gaia. Breathe. And once you're now anchored into both the Divine Father and the Divine Mother, begin to open yourself, and you can even say this out loud. I now open myself to the influx of divine love and light from the Divine Father and the Divine Mother. And breathe, open up and receive, and watch your being just open up and drinking up all this love and light from the Divine Father and Mother. Every cell within your body, every muscle, every tendon, anywhere that doesn't feel good, send this love and light there so they can replenish it, it can heal it. It can bring you balance, it can bring you back to balance. Breathe into this state. And at this time, envision, see, sense, or feel this beautiful golden bubble of light descending down from above and just coming like right around you. So now you're standing in this beautiful golden bubble of light, and breathe. You're anchored into your heart wisdom, and from your heart you're anchored into the Divine Father and Divine Mother. And from there, now you're surrounded by their love, which has just flooded through every part of your being, and then surrounding you as a powerful angelic bubble of light. Breathe. And now go ahead and call in your higher self and your Holy Spirit self into your heart now. And once you feel their presence, we'll then go ahead and ask the question, what do I need to do this week in order to feel and be my best? What do I need to do this week in order to feel and be my best? 1, 2, or 3. And once you have received your number or numbers, go ahead and open your eyes. Still stay in that centered place. Still stay in that heart light, and open and ready to receive your message for this week. So we're going to go ahead and begin with the Goddess card. Ooh, I love this card. Let's see here. Let me find it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the goddess that came in to support us through this week, I love this goddess. So it's Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. Look at how beautiful this card is. And I have like a statue of her like right in front of me. So it's really cool, the alignment here. Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. Let's see. At first, let's see who she is. If we don't, if you don't know who she is, and then we're gonna go into her message. So, a little about her. Our Lady of Guadalupe is the emblazoned emblem. Fascinating word is the emblem of the uniquely powerful protection of the mother's love. Her image is believed to have miraculously appeared within the tilma or cloak of Saint Juan Diego. She appeared to him four times, the first of which was on December 9th, 1531. She spoke to Juan in his native Nahuatl language and asked him to build a church in her honor. They were standing on the Tepeyac Hill outside Mexico City, where the Spanish had recently destroyed a temple to the mother goddess, Tonan- Tonantzin, an Aztec goddess of love. Okay, fascinating, right? So Juan Diego tried to convince the archbishop of the authenticity of the apparition, but to no avail. He asked Guadalupe to give him a sign that would help convince the archbishop of her identity. She appeared to Juan a final time and told him to collect the Castilian roses, not native in Mexico, that were in bloom at the top of Tepeyac Hill. He gathered the roses in his cloak, and when they fell before the archbishop, they could both see the emblem of Our Lady of Guadalupe inscribed on the inside of the cloak. Her image on Juan Diego's cloak has become Mexico's most popular religious and cultural symbol. It hangs above the high altar in the Basilica of Guadalupe in Mexico City. The basilica is the most visited Catholic pilgrimage site in the world and the world's third most visited sacred site. Its preservation and its mysterious creation have been a fascination for scholars and art historians for centuries. It seems to be defying the laws of nature, both by not decaying the way a natural substance should, and by having been created in what seems to be one fell swoop rather than with multiple brush strokes. This now infamous image is worn as a symbol of protection from banners in the army during the Mexican War of Independence and on the backs of migrant workers to shield them from being whipped, to modern t shirts and tattoos to protect devout Catholics and gang members with the exceptional love of the divine feminine. So before we go into the message, we know that immediately we're talking about taking care of ourselves today, charging our batteries this week, and then we have the fierce, unconditional love of the Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine, showing up for us this week. Perfect, right? So let's see. Here's the message: what is outside of us is also within us. Even if we have never experienced a mother's love, and true force of that loving protection exists within us. Even if we have never experienced a mother's love, the true force of that love and protection exists within us. So we can give it to ourselves. When Saint Juan Diego was concerned that the archbishop would not believe him and was racing to meet Our Lady of Guadalupe, she appeared suddenly and said the most beloved phrase in the apparition story, a phrase that is inscribed on the entrance of her basilica. No estoy yo aquí, que soy tu madre. I spoke Spanish. Am I not here? I, who am your mother. So it translates as, am I not here? I, who am your mother. The energy of a mother's love can travel to meet you anywhere, whether within the world or within your own heart. The message is that she is here. You are mothered, but the message is also to ask for what you need. Ask for what you need. Saint Juan Diego asked Our Lady of Guadalupe for a sign that proved her identity and existence. She gave him her image and emblazoned inside his cloak, one that has been venerated and considered holy ever since because he asked for her assistance. We are ennobled with free will. The divine needs our request for assistance in order to enter our lives. I'm going to repeat this again. We are ennobled with free will. The divine needs our request for assistance in order to enter our lives. All we need to do is to assume the simplicity, the heart, and the humility of a child and ask for a sign that she is here. We will be met with more love than we could ever imagine. And love is always the greatest and most powerful energy of protection. So there's two things that I'm getting from the goddess that has showed up for us this week. This the part that's coming in is that whenever we think about going into healing mode, taking care of ourselves, there's a sense of like vulnerability, right? This notion that we perhaps were weakened or we are sick or that we are not, that we're vulnerable, right? And so it's really cool to have the protection of the Divine Mother saying, hey, it is okay for you to spend some time to fill up your battery at this time. I got your back. And the other part that is coming in is that, the Divine Mother's love. I mean, even looking at, if you have a really good relationship with your mother, it's very nourishing. Just visiting your mother can be very nourishing and healing. And so we have this opportunity here, both spiritually, which is connecting to the Divine Mother, and also we have the opportunity to connect with the physical mother if you have a great relationship, a more nurturing and supporting relationship from your physical mother. I wouldn't be surprised if that opportunity comes in, or you feel that need to be with your mother and spend more time with your mother this week. And the whole purpose is to just recharge your battery. You want to be in the presence of people who will just simply let you be, people who will allow you to rest, people who accept you for who you are. You don't have to work for them. You don't have to work too hard for them, right? You can just simply be. You can relax. The type of people that when you step into the energy, you're like, thank you for being here, right? So look out for how this energy of take care of yourself shows up for you this week. What invitations will come up for you so that you can use that to replenish your cells and replenish, nourish, and support you so that coming spring, when it's time to go, you will be ready to go. So here is the question she has for us this week. Do you experience the love of a divine mother within you? Do you experience the love of the divine mother within you? And here's the intentional mantra or affirmation you can work with this week. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. I am safe and protected. I am held in love at all times. So be it, and so it is. Go ahead and repeat that to yourself until you feel that on all levels of your being. How wonderful is that, right? So again, the goddess who is walking with us and mentoring us this week is Our Lady of Guadalupe. Her story is quite remarkable and powerful. So now let's go into the individual message, shall we? So remember your number or numbers. Make sure that you drop into that starlight within your heart, open and ready to receive. So if you were drawn to card number 1, your card this week in regards to the question that we asked at the beginning, what do you need to do to replenish yourself, replenish your cells this week? So the first, if you're drawn to card number 1, your card is Inner Temple. Inner Temple. And this card is about devotion. It's asking you to tune into the portal of your heart, which if you were drawn to card number one, you've already begun, because at the beginning I walked you through that meditation that dropped you right into your heart and connected to the heart of the divine and the heart of the divine father and the divine mother. So let's see what the message is for you. You are being called this week to be devoted, to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be you could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm. I stopped because immediately when I said that, the chanting practice, I got the mantra Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. Is the green Tara mantra. And we know green Tara really has to do with that all around healing, right? Healing on all levels of our being and also the heart. And so if you're drawn to card number one, this will be a great mantra. If you love to chant and meditate, this will be a great mantra to work with to really help you replenish yourself this week. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha, Green Tara mantra. Okay, so develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. Two, develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. And so, the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We're here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn. And you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud they are and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion and this prayer. So here's the prayer your guides want you to work with. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. That's a powerful prayer, right? I'm going to repeat it again. Please use me. And you can even say, please, divine, use me. Or please, heart. Or please, soul. Or please, light. Use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. And may my life be one big move in prayer. So, your action for this week is to commit to a daily devotional practice that is nourishing to you. Beautiful message for card number one. If you were drawn to card number two, let's see here. There we go. If you're drawn to card number two, here's your card. It says, Dance with Life. So this week, for replenishing yourself, I wouldn't be surprised if you are someone who loves to dance in general, and probably dance is something that makes you feel good and replenished and supported. So card number two, Dance with Life. And it says, do something to change your energy. Do something to change your energy. Here's the message for you. Life is always moving. If you resist this ever changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, to shift your frequency, and to shift your vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. Oh, I love that. It's true. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over. And with each new bop, sway, kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with this systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift your energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and to find a way to dance along with the beat of life. So you're being asked this week, if you're drawn to card number 2, do something to change your energy. And it's suggesting dance if you love to dance. But the whole point is this, is to do something different in order to bring in new energy. If what you're doing is not changing your energy, it's not changing your frequency, it's not changing your vibration, then it's time to try something new. So important, right? If you want to bring in something new, you got to do something new. Okay. So card number 3, if you were drawn to card number 3, make sure I have this open. There we go. Okay. If you're drawn to card number 3, here's your card, is the crumbling. This card reminds me of the tower, right? It's about letting go. I mean, before I even read that, it's the tower is about letting go of the old so that you can make space for what you truly want to experience, so you can bring in the new. So for you, if you're drawn to this card, before I read the message, it's about perhaps you, and if you're drawn to card number 3, you're probably still operating in 2020's energy. So the goodbye 2020 meditation I'm going to be posting later will be great for you, because you being attached to the past is draining your energy. So in order for you to replenish your cells, you need to know what to release. You need to release the past. You need to release the past here, because the past is done. What is done is done. Okay, so let's see what the message is. And the card is asking you, what are you clinging on to? There's a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. We know that this shift started in 2020, right? And it will continue until we're back into that alignment. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. Is happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole. So you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. And when you're in the when you are in the thick of it, there we go. When you are in the thick of it, where did it go? Oh, there we go. And when you are in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. Have faith, because the difficult times will be your defining moment. You will be reborn in the fire. You are being called to surrender, to stop trying to hold it all together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. It may be difficult at first, but in the end, the sooner you let go, the sooner the rebirth and will occur. What are you trying to hold together? What are you trying to hold together? What are you doing your best to avoid? How are you trying to pretend everything is okay? That that right there, it drains your energy, right? When you try to hold on to the very things that you know is supposed to go, it drains your energy. You have what it takes to allow what is falling away to tumble and fall. Once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with mighty foundations and a view that is so magnificent that it will take your breath away each new morning. And you can see that view between the tower, the split towers, right? Kali, the goddess of destruction, and the Black Madonna are with you now. Powerful goddesses to work with. Lay it all down on the altar. They can hold it all. I love this part. Lay it all down on the altar. They can hold it on. This is something that I do specifically. I will do it with my angels. I'll do it with the Divine Father. I'll do it with the Divine Mother. If I feel like I've been just holding on to worry, stress, I would literally just say, I just lay it down on your altar. Please take it. Take it. I don't need this anymore. It does not support me. It does not fill me. I lay it down on your lap. Take it. And most likely, when you go into the energies of the Divine Father, the Divine Mother, your guides, your angels, they are already ready to receive it. It is us that we usually hold on to it, right? They are always ready to help us out. So this is beautiful. Lay it down on their altar. They can hold it all. Kalima really is powerful when it comes to letting go of the past, and letting go of the ego, right? The ego that is making you hold on to the past, and the fear. Kalima is great at helping you to release the fear too. The Black Madonna as well will help you to release the fear, the anxiety. I mean, they're beautiful goddesses. So if you're really having a challenging time, releasing the past, releasing 2020, releasing the past pain, childhood stuff. Work with these goddesses this week so that you can cut the cords. Work with Archangel Michael, cut the cords so that you can begin to replenish yourself again. Right? You can do this. You are strong. You were made to do this. You were meant to do this. You got this. I have every belief in you that you can do this. So again, the question is this: what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? What are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? Looking at the picture again, right? Behind the tower, look at that. Look at the beautiful imagery. The sun is up. Look at all the flowers, the colors. But if you keep that tower together and you stay on the other side of the tower, you only see the thunderstorm, you see the crumbling tower, and that can create a lot of fear. But you got to trust, because always at the, you know, behind that transformation is something new that is for your highest and greatest good. So you got to trust, and you got to know. There's that inner knowing that there's always something greater and better behind what you're releasing, right? Powerful message right there. If you're drawn to card number 3, you are starting the year very powerfully. If you release what you're being asked to release this week and probably the rest of this month, you can be set from this point forward. Like, the energies will support you, make space for all that blessings and miracles and magic that 2021 is bringing in. You will be ready for it, and you will know how to harness it, and you will have all your energy and all your power to go for it. Right. So it's so important for you, if you're drawn to card number 3, to let go, and you will be guided on what needs to go. You probably already know what needs to go, whether big or small. When you know, release it. There's always something bigger and better coming to you. So trust and let go. So just a quick review. The first one is dance with life, doing something different, right? Oh, the first one, oh yeah, I mixed it up. The first one was inner temple, going into the heart, right? Going into the heart to find that replenishment, finding a new practice, right? To like journaling, meditation that allows you to connect with your soul and speak with your soul and be guided by your soul, right? Your soul is craving for you to connect that way so that you can rejuvenate yourself. Second card is dance with life. And this is about moving the energy, right? Moving the energy, doing something different to bring in something new. Do something new to bring in something new. Move your body, move the energy so that what needs to go can go, and then make space for what needs to come in. And this powerful card number 3, let go, let go, let go. Whatever you're being asked to let go, let it go. Stop clinging onto the things that you know are ready to leave. Out of fear that nothing else will come. Out of fear that who am I going to be when this is all gone? You'll be amazing. You will still be you, but evolved and more powerful and potent and strong and replenished and vibrant and magnetic, right? You're going to be the best. You're going to feel your best. So trust. Powerful messages this week. I would love to hear from you how these messages resonate with you this week. And if you haven't joined my Facebook group yet, Moon Goddess Sacred Sanctum, go ahead and click on the link below to join us and just share in the group how this weekly goddess energy forecast resonated with you, what is coming up for you, if you need extra support, whatever you need support in, just share in the group. And it is a beautiful container that supports you, people like you who are on amazing, powerful journeys, who are here to do big things, who are powerful healers, leaders, visionaries, right? And here to be of greater service and doing the big work, right? So that you can feel supported in taking care of yourself and also stepping up as the leader and the visionary, as the way shower that you are. So on look out for the meditation Goodbye 2020. I'll be posting that, the link, so that you can if you, especially if you're drawn to card number 3, this will be very potent for you. I'll be posting that later. So look out for that. But until next time, from my heart to yours, have a fabulous week. Bye everyone.